10-year-old found in mom's trash wearing only quote-unquote Spider-Man pants may have accidentally shot himself is what they are saying. Let's get into this story. Zion Williams, the 10-year-old boy found dead in a garbage can behind his Illinois home wearing only a pair of Spider-Man pajama pants, is believed to have died from an accidental self-inflicted gunshot wound. A detective investigating the circumstance of the boy's death provided sworn testimony in which he stated that two of the victim's siblings told investigators Zion was playing, quote unquote, with a loaded firearm before his death. Okay, I said according to the courtroom footage that was published by Rock Island, Illinois. The testimony came in court proceedings for the boy's mother, 37-year-old. Her name is Sushi Staples. She is facing multiple felonies, including obstruction of justice, failure to report the death of a child under the age of 13, destruction of evidence, and concealment of a death, moving the body, allegedly tossing her son's corpse into the trash and leaving him there to rot for the better part of the year. Wow. Authorities said they believe Staples refused to report the child's death because doing so would prevent her from being able to collect certain state benefits. Like, it's just so she could keep getting them checks. But here's the thing. At some point, you got to go in person or whatever the case may be. Your kid, I'm assuming, was registered in school unless you're homeschooling, which I don't buy. So if he's in school, wouldn't people say like, okay, where's Zion Williams at? He ain't been here for 8 months. Nobody was like, okay. Social services, none of them were like, okay, where's Zion at? Nobody. 8 months? Let's continue. In a preliminary hearing for Staples, Zion's two siblings told detectives that Zion died because he was playing, quote unquote, with a handgun and accidentally shot himself. The accidental shooting allegedly happened in the basement of the family's home. It's not clear who owned the gun Zion was allegedly playing with or how he became to be in possession of the firearm. Whose gun is it? Is it the mama's? Oh, no, it ain't mine. Okay, your kids, it ain't them. Okay, so did you bring somebody over that y'all do the little and then he bounced and he leave his gun here? I'm just kind of curious how that happened. I'm curious. And I'm also curious about the ages of these kids. And I'm not blaming nobody. I'm just saying, you know, when I was younger, I mean, we just didn't do that kind of stuff. Okay. Everyone knew, okay, it may be, it may not be, you know, one in the house, but we ain't looking for it. And it was never in front of us. It never was in front of us. First time I actually seen a gun it was nothing crazy. It was literally like someone showed me their gun and it wasn't like anything crazy. They were doing like a concealed carry or something. But the first time I've seen it, not on a cop, was actually when I think I was like 20 years old, I think, is when I seen it. 19, 20, probably more 19, I think, is when I seen it. And I was like, oh my goodness. You know what I mean? I wasn't seeing guns at 10 years old, y'all. But I mean, I don't get how y'all are just having these kids and then they're seeing guns at these young ages. I don't get it, but let's continue. Shepard also testified that when he interviewed Staples, she, quote unquote, stated several times that she did not have a son. So who's the 10-year-old that we just, oh, never mind. Until she finally admitted to moving the little boy's body because she didn't want her other 4 children to locate his body in the basement. He also noted dryer sheets in every vent in the house, likely placed there to conceal the smell of Zion's decomposing body. Y'all. Sick people. Sick. Let's continue. Officers arrested her when they found his body. Officials said he appeared to have been inside the canister for at least 8 months. Police believe the child died in December. Staples remains in detention and they had a forensic and everything to confirm that essentially. Staples remained in detention on a $500,000 bond and is set to make her next court appearance on the 27th of November. So isn't that like 50 grand? And couldn't you just put up something as a lien or something? hold it as collateral to the Bell's bondsman. And so you didn't commit murder, but you concealed murder, or you concealed an accidental death. You didn't report a death of someone under the age of 13 years old. You're concealing a kid that is your kid that you denied, so you get some money and whatever the case may be. I was just thinking like, okay, maybe it was, okay, I don't want to go to jail, so let me. But they're thinking, nah, she probably didn't really care about it. She wanted that money. That money is more important than your own child. Really? Money? Wow. I know you may be like, well, Alex, didn't you say you were broke? When did you? No. You know what I mean? It's just, to me, like I said, you got some sick people out here, and I'm curious, like, okay, the kid's been gone for 8 months. You didn't have a missing persons report or anything like that, because they be searching houses too. But it's like, you don't have a missing persons report or anything like that. It's been missing for 8 months, which means that the person should be in school, and you don't look like you homeschooling people. So nobody was curious. You know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think down below. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and also leave a comment down below. I would also appreciate it if you could go on ebay.com, simply type in Latrice Limited, click on shops, and then you can support me right over there. I have a wide variety of items over there. I have many of my own personal Latrice Limited items, which has candles, bath bombs, soaps, essential oil blends, lingerie robes. I have a whole bunch of stuff. I even have comic books on there, men's ties, action figures, a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Definitely support me on there. Like I said, do not forget to like and subscribe, and thank you.